I'm excited for the cringe. We ready?
Yep.
Damn, I should have gone with that.
Too late. What order?
I'll go first.
All right, Nico is going first. Zach is second. I'll be third. All right. On this episode of the Culture Smash cast,
Netflix is going all cash on the WB.
Looks like we're going to be returning to Silent Hill this week.
and He-Man.
Spare us some
Jesus.
mercy.
Fuck. All right, listen.
I'm sorry. Did you want to say something? I have to finish my segment first.
You left too big of a gap, sir. Yeah.
Do you want to try that again?
This is radio, sir.
Are you got
fast.
somewhere to be?
Oh no, we're doing it again. We're doing it again. I'm not cutting.
Look who was the cringe this time. Hey, Sydney.
Yeah, you. All right, here we go. On this episode of the Culture Smash cast,
Netflix is going all cash on the WB.
Looks like we're going to take a return to Silent Hill this week. Have mercy.
Thank God you did that faster this time. It's the Culture Smash cast, episode 687 for January the 21st, 2026.
Just didn't even do his. He was like, you know what? I'm just going to comment on Zach and move on.
No,
Exactly.
it's fine. I know where you live. You pissed me off enough this week. It's fine.
All right. Who are you, Nico?
Nicholas Qualls, contributor to CultureSmash.tv.
And Zach, who are you?
Zach, I'm pissed off and I'm here every week. You can find me, I don't know, doing something on this podcast, I guess.
Oh. Okay. Join us every Wednesday night live on YouTube and Twitch, starting at or around 7, maybe 7:15, maybe 7:20 CDT. Follow us on your platform of choice and join the conversation. Special thanks to Skinny Mixes for supporting the Culture Smash cast. Skinny Mixes are coffee, cocktail, and dessert syrups that are 0 sugar, 0 calorie, and 0 to 2 carbs. Head on over to skinnymixes.com and try some of their drink and dessert syrups, such as the white chocolate, salted dark chocolate, and salted caramel. They also feature a variety of cocktail mixes and water infusions. Spice up your coffee or cocktail with less sugar, calories, and carbs. Use promo code CultureSmash for a 15% discount on your order.
Yeah.
All right. Nico, what have you been up to since last we spoke?
Last we spoke was top 10. I was recovering from a lot of movie catch up to get ready for the top 10. And we mostly just spent the weekend at home touring houses for an upcoming later in the spring move, staying in the area, just looking for new places. But that's pretty much the extent. And I finished reading Joe Hill's King's Sorrow, which is a fun little, fun-ish, kind of a horror dragon story book. Definitely in the vein of his dad and also his previous work. It is, if you are familiar with Stephen King work, and Joe Hill is Stephen King's son, there's a really fun reference to at least one of his books that you'll get reading King's Sorrow. But I had a good time with the book. It was pretty good. That's
an interesting combo too, like a horror type of story with dragons.
Yeah, it's very much like it goes more into fantasy elements as you get further in the book. The concept is these college kids in the late 80s summon a dragon to take care of a problem person who's been harassing someone in the group, and then they have to deal with that dragon over the next 20 years, basically.
Oh, all right, that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
especially knowing it's Joe Hill.
Yeah, it's definitely up the. If you're familiar with Joe Hill's material, it's in the same vein as all of his other stuff.
And what about you, Zach? What do you got to say for yourself?
We did a double feature on Thursday. We'll get into that. I didn't do much else. I'm like, I got to relax over the weekend. Played some video games.
Outside of the double feature, I haven't done much else of note either, except that I'm still doing this watching the worst movies of all time.
Yeah,
thing.
How's that going?
It's rough, man.
You
It's
sound
rough.
like you really love it.
It's rough. I did just post my review of the remake of The Fog.
I offered
Um,
you an out, and you refused to take it.
I was committed to this one already by the time you came up with your
Yeah,
nonsense.
how you feeling now? You're staring down the barrel of 11 more months of this.
Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
I didn't know there was a remake of The Fog, of the
Oh
John
yeah,
yeah.
Carpenter Fog.
Oh yeah.
yeah. It has. It's basically like TV stars do a movie. It's got Tom Welling in it, and Maggie Grace is in it.
Was it
Uh,
2005 or was it '06?
it's 2005.
That was a bad year.
Hmm.
It was a bad year.
It wasn't the best, but yeah, it's not good. Is it nearly? Is it even in the vicinity of the worst movie I've seen so far? Hell no, hell no. So maybe it like
I
got
think
a little
because
boost
it's a
from that.
remake
I
of The
think
Fog, it gets an extra stab.
I think you could also probably rank in terms of worst Carpenter remakes.
Oh, yeah. There's
Mm,
Or spin-off sequels, like material
well,
that's based off of other John Carpenter stuff, because you
so
have a whole slew of Halloween movies you can pick from to put on that
well,
list.
okay, if we're removing Halloween, because really that's only been remade once, um, which it wasn't that good, but I'll probably put it on the upper end of the remakes. You have The
yeah.
Fog,
Mm-hmm.
Assault on Precinct 13.
Yep.
Well, are we counting specific remakes and not like sequel prequels? Like, I
Well,
wouldn't
you
put
said remake.
yeah, but pretty much anything that's a spin-off of Carpenter stuff that Carpenter didn't do.
Oh well, then that would also include like Escape from L.A.
Yeah, well,
Well,
Carpenter did do
that's
that
Carpenter.
Oh yeah, he did. Like I try to pretend he didn't.
one.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay. If you're we're talking a rip off, then you could do what was that movie where they went to space to save the president's daughter?
Well, that's not even a. You're talking about
That
ripoff
was
now.
that is
No,
a
that
rip off. It was designed as Escape from Space and then changed into
Well, I
that
mean,
film.
if you're trying to, oh,
That was
okay,
originally Snake Plissken,
yeah,
and they changed it because they couldn't get Carpenter to sign off on it.
yeah.
Um, I'm really trying to think of another one outside of the Thing prequel.
yeah, the Thing
Uh,
prequel was the next one I was going to go for.
It's a bad
so
one too.
not a lot. There's really not a ton that I can think of.
Oh, that's probably a comparison. Which is worse, the Thing prequel or the Fog remake?
Probably
Mm. Mm.
I was like,
That sounds like that sounds like high quality blog material for Steven.
Um,
I would,
I got enough on my plate.
I would almost go the Thing prequel because, I mean, let's be real. The Fog is not this masterpiece of horror. It's a fun, campy film that does hold up, but it's not The Thing.
It's true. Yeah.
And if you're going to make a prequel to The Thing, and then you, I don't know, cover up all your practicals with horrible CGI as a almost like piss in the eye to the original's amazing practicals, that's a much like stronger of a fuck you.
Okay.
Also, I refuse to like I don't believe in fan fiction, so that's not canon.
All right. Moving on.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a check in on the box office, and we'll dig into what we've got this week. Number 10 is SpongeBob the movie. Search for SquarePants. It made 2.3 million. It's made 67.2 million so far. This is really gonna mess with me. Number 9 is Anaconda. It made 3.3 million. It's made 59 million so far. Number 8 is Greenland 2 Migration. It made 3.4 million. It's made 14 million so far. It's
Another massive L for Lionsgate.
well, I mean, come
If
on.
like people are thinking
It's
that this is like a cash grab on Greenland being in the news so much right now, even though it is a sequel for a movie that came out a few years ago when Greenland was definitely not in the news.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, but you're going, oh come on, it had a $90 million budget. And it's grossed 17.
No, I mean, come on. How could they have thought that it was going to be some kind of box office grab? It's crazy.
I don't know. I didn't. Greenland 1 was not like such a big deal that I thought it was ever going to get a sequel. So
Right. I think Greenland 1 was okay. It was fine, but who knows? Jason Statham keeps getting a movie every year, and they don't do
no,
anything now.
I was going to say that's Gerard Butler.
I was about to say, oh yeah,
I
it
know.
is. Yeah.
It's Gerard Butler. I'm just saying, if Jason Statham can do it with his nonsense, then they're probably going to do it with everything.
I guess Mark Wahlberg gave up the "Fuck You, It's January" film title, so now it's Gerard Butler.
Right. Well, Gerard Butler, I don't remember when Plane came out, but that was a pretty bad movie too.
Gerard Butler still gets that How to Train Your Dragon money, so
that's true.
Got a steady paycheck.
That's true. All right. Number seven. I'm scrolling up here. Number 7 is Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring, the re-release. It made $3.5 million so far. Isn't it just a day or something? Or
no, they're playing
week?
this like almost a week, and they're also playing Two Towers and Return of the King, which are 11th
At-
and 12th on
At the same time, or are they like? Oh, okay, so
yeah, some theaters are doing to where you go see Fellowship at 11, you go see Two Towers at 2 or 3 p.m., and then Return of the King is at 8.
Okay, so we can tell from this lineup that most people are not doing that. They are only seeing one.
Well, they'll see one or maybe two, but I'll be real. Seeing all 3 of these, the extendeds, in one day, that's longer than 12 hours of terror, boy.
Yeah, it is.
That's an endurance test.
I couldn't.
I would love to make it out to one of the screenings, but I'm not gonna. I don't think I'll get time to.
There's no way I could do it. Number 6.
I love them. I love them, but
I'd rather watch them separate from each other.
I hate to say this, but I like my intermission of putting in disc 1 to disc 2. That is like they're 3.5, 4 hours long, and they don't have intermissions.
Yeah,
which is insane to me.
I mean, luckily, like I've seen these movies so many times. I know when I can take a beat break.
Sure, but if a movie's over 3 hours, you better have an intermission. Kill Bill was 4.5 hours. It had an intermission. Lord of the Rings: Return of the King is 4+ hours. It doesn't have an intermission. Put one in.
Are you mad? You mad, bro?
I just need to stand and pee without being punished for it.
Well, it's what James Cameron says. You just come back and see it again, so you can pick up that 2 minutes you missed.
Cameron, I'm not going to your snake oil salesman pitch a second time.
All right, number
mad.
I guess so. Number 6 is Primate. It made $5 million. It's made $19.6 million so far. Number 5 is Marty Supreme. It made $5.4 million. It's made $79.6 total so far.
No, A24's highest grossing film domestically.
Oh.
Or no, just I think in total. Which is crazy.
That is crazy. For a movie that's like I still think is very good, but it's not aging as well. Like I keep thinking, when am I going to revisit this?
When it comes to streaming, I'll rewatch it. I'll force KJ to sit down and be like, I'm going to watch this. I've heard this is pretty good. And then watch her freak out as she gets more and more like caught up in the anxiety of it.
Oh, well, you're doing it for an additional type of entertainment, which is understandable.
Yeah.
Number 3 is The Housemaid. It made $8.5 million. It's made number 4. And it's made $107 million so far, and of course, getting a sequel.
Damn, Lionsgate making up that money for Greenland with that film.
Right. That's number 3 is Zootopia 2. It made $9.1 million. It's made $390 million so far, and it officially passed Inside Out 2 as the highest grossing domestic animated film of all time.
That's crazy to me how like mid it is. It's so mid, and it's like it's grossed so much. It's like, okay.
No, so we're getting a Zootopia 3.
Sure, I'm surprised it took them this long for Zootopia 2. 10 years?
Maybe they waited just the right amount of time, because look at how much money.
Just the right amount of time to make Shining references in it. Classic.
Yeah. Number 2 is 28 years later, The Bone Temple, opening new over the weekend at $12.5 million. And I think this movie is going to suffer because of how poor the previous movie was.
I think we're directly seeing that.
Yeah.
Is you can I heard all these people be like 28 years later is so incredible, it's so amazing, it's like it's just as good as 28 days later, and I was like, y'all are full of shit. This movie's not good. Well, this one comes out, and guess what? The audiences didn't show up because they didn't like 28 years later.
Yeah, and that's sad for this one because this is a
This
good
one's
time.
good.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a big improvement.
Yeah, a massive step up.
Mhm.
And it really is kind of sad because you could almost, like, if you saw the opening scene of 28 years later and then just skip to the second film, if you squint your eyes, you could just skip the whole film. You could just piece it together yourself.
Yeah.
Because
Because
it's supposed to be a third one, isn't it? Because isn't it
Yes.
supposed to be a trilogy?
yes,
Yeah.
so this film does end on a chef's kiss of a cliffhanger.
Right.
That I won't go into, but when it happened, everyone, all 5 of us in that theater were like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. I feel like there were 5 or 6 of us.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great film though.
Yeah.
I would say it's not perfect. It definitely it's got some problems, but if you're looking for a good horror film to watch and fuck you, it's January. Well, then there you go.
It's a good choice.
And it brings the heat. It's gory and dark as shit.
All of the above. Yeah.
Huh.
Number 1, speaking of something that doesn't bring the heat but still makes a lot of money, Avatar: Fire and Ash made 14.4 million to hit a total of 364.6 million so far domestic.
I mean, sure. I mean, worldwide it's 1.3
Yeah,
billion.
billion.
So we're not getting to 2.
No, hell no. I think it's going to
So-
sputter out. It's going to sputter out before 1.5.
Yeah. Sydney asks, name some thriller movies that are one and done.
That are one and done.
Yeah, like you watch it once and that's it.
So the problem
Like, is
with
this because like it's so bad that it's like I'm done? Like
No.
more.
I think it's probably that it's just good enough. You know what I mean? You didn't have a bad time, but not a good enough time to ever return to it.
I too did not remember those.
Well, and I was
Yeah,
about to
let's
say
not
that's
say.
the problem. Is the one and done ones? I don't really.
Yeah, it's like saying, hey, what'd you eat at McDonald's 6 months ago? It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, all the same shit. Yeah, that's a tough one, Sydney. Sorry about that. I'll think about it. If I
I
can
mean,
think
if
of
you're
something
talking a
that's-
thriller that's so disturbing or messed you up that is a one and done, I mean,
Oh,
recently,
well, that's different. That's different.
I would go, it was just an accident. Not that it's bad or disturbing. I watched it. It was a nice thriller.
It's
I'm
good.
good.
Yeah, definitely don't need it again. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Opening this weekend is Zach's movie. I'm skipping to that one first. Return to
Man.
Silent Hill, 7% on Rotten Tomatoes.
7%. I know it's 15 reviews, but like,
7%.
how do you
Okay,
fuck up Silent Hill 2,
I was gonna
man?
say 7% is really bad, but I could kind of see it with only 15, but still like 7.
Yeah. And then Mercy is opening at 22%, which arguably looks like a worse movie, except that Rebecca Ferguson is in it, and she's never bad to look at.
Yeah, we'll find out tomorrow night about Silent Hill 2, but
Mhm.
I heard through the grapevine about some of the changes they made to the story. Oh boy, when I heard some of these changes, I'm like, you fundamentally do not understand Silent Hill 2 if you make this change. You fundamentally do not understand.
Yeah, my understanding of Mercy is it's Chris Pratt sitting in a chair the whole movie, touching virtual screens, and Rebecca Ferguson is like, "I'm the judge. I'm going to sit here and judge you." And
So,
Yeah.
so it's War of the Worlds?
Yeah. And I don't not even
War of the Worlds means Minority Report, but foreign.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rebecca Ferguson is just an AI in it too.
Yeah.
She's doesn't get to be a full character. Yeah, it looks bad.
But we did see another film this week. So we did a double feature. We did the Bone Temple,
Mm-hmm.
and then we had to drive 4 miles down the road to catch our second movie. Steven, what do we see?
No, you go on. Go ahead.
No, I started the story, then you continue the
No.
story.
You started the story to tell it. So go
Okay,
ahead.
well, fine. So we drove down from our I don't know, beret wearing multiplex to our beret wearing art house, like the fancy multiplex and then the fancy art house. Um, and we went and saw The Testament of Anne Lee on 35 millimeter.
We saw that movie on film. What's your favorite song, Zach, from it? Because it's
Oh
a
my
musical.
God, there's
What's
so
your?
many. But my
Uh,
favorite one, there's a scene where Anne Lee is like one of the founders of like the Quaker Shakers or Shakies,
the
so
Shakers.
the Shakers, and there's a part where she's like in jail or in a hospital or some shit because she's a woman and crazy. That second part objectively so, but actually both parts objectively so. She is a woman objectively and she is crazy objectively. So at one point she's tired and she's hungry.
Mhm.
So the song is I hunger and I'm tired.
And
And I hunger and I'm tired. And I hunger and I tired. And those are the lyrics for like 4 minutes.
yeah, for
That's
four
the
minutes,
song.
the music, like you could take a story that suffers, but if you give it good choreography and you give it good music, good hooky songs, then maybe it's a good time as a musical.
Rocky Horror Picture Show. The music is talented. The movie is bad, but the music is hooky. You know, like it's really kind of a fun time. It can kind of elevate the material on screen. It's a great example of that. This movie had none of that.
Mm-mm.
This this is a film that I think Steven and I both had that feeling like literally 5 to 10 minutes in. We both were like I'm not gonna like this.
Yeah, this is just gonna be fucking bad. And
And you're staring down the barrel of like a 2.5 hour movie and it's showing on 35 mil and you're like, no, it's got to get better. And you just know it's
it
not at
just
any
it
point
never
going to
does.
get better. And maybe it was our screening. No, it wasn't our screening. Maybe it was a bad print. But every dark scene, like interior at night, it was dark as shit.
Yeah, it
Like
was.
unbelievably dark. I can't see what's going on. And the second you would go to an outdoor scene or a properly lit scene, it would look totally fine. So, and it's on two different projectors because they're doing reel to reel,
Hmm.
and it was consistent. So it's not just that projector needed a bulb change. No, it was on both. And I've seen that projector produce normal film imagery, with the same
Yeah,
bulbs, like literally the week prior. So I don't know what happened, but that was a bad print. I know there was a sound issue. Like I don't know if they fixed it or they turned it up, but halfway through
mm,
the film, they turned it up to a proper level. So
yeah,
I'm not going to blame the film on that. But damn, this movie is just boring. It's boring. It's tedious. It is like unsalted chicken. You know,
yeah. It's
it's just propaganda almost.
it's
It
bad.
sucks.
Are
Like
you
I don't
sure?
know how else to tell you. This movie's ass, and the fact that it was on basically none of the Oscar shortlists should fucking tell you something. Why?
And it sure felt like the marketing was selling it for that, like it was going to be a nominated film and all this stuff.
It had Brady Corbet's name on it. He wrote the
Oh,
script. I swear to God, Steven, if you bring me to a film and it says Brady Corbet's dick touched the camera or something,
like
I'm walking out. I'm done with this fucking pretentious ass guy.
yeah,
Whatever he
he's
touches is
bad.
shit. I'm sorry. It's bad.
I agree. I
Like
agree.
we just like we walked out and Steve and I looked at each other and we're like, we fucking hated it.
Yeah.
And we turned to our friend Crystal. And it's like, what did you like about it? Like, basically, just imagine two people with their guns just raised, like, I'm waiting for you to say go so I can execute it.
Yeah. And turns out she didn't like it either.
She didn't like it either, but she had some positives to say about it.
Yeah, she
I
did.
can't agree with those positives, but I didn't
There
like anything
there
about it.
was there was one sequence that I did
It ended.
like. What's that?
It ended.
Yeah, that's
Not
true.
soon enough.
Yeah. There was definitely one sequence in it that I did like, but that was about it. Yeah, it's bad.
Oh, and if you're like Steven and you like really need to see what's written on the screen, good fucking luck. Because
Oh.
whoever decided to put 8-point font, like, to me, I'm looking at the screen going, God damn, that's tiny. For, like, the writing.
Yeah.
And if I'm going, God damn, it's tiny, if you have any vision problems, good fucking luck.
Fortunately, it didn't appear to make much of a difference.
No, but the film doesn't even conclude its story until, like, it concludes the story during the credits. So, like, it'll have, here's the cast, and then it'll have some blurb in the middle, like, filling in what, like, happened after, and then more cast. But it's all just one block of text.
Yeah. It sucked.
Unbelievable. I got on the Sinners for putting its its mid-credit scene halfway through the credits. This is way worse. This
Yeah.
is like, you're a fool to leave that out before the fucking credits. That's the ending to your film. And you literally just, oh, we don't care. Put it somewhere in the credits. Fuck you.
Zach is so
Fucking hated it,
Zach
dude.
is so aggravated tonight. It's so funny.
I mean, maybe I was coming off of a good film like The Bone Temple, but god damn. It was such shit. And it's like, I said it was 2.5 hours. It's not. It's 2 hours and like 10 minutes. But it feels like 5 hours. Even
Yeah.
Crystal was like, it feels like 4.5.
Yeah, it went on so
It
went on
kept
so
going and going.
Mhm.
And then the movie went, oh shit. Cut to the end.
well. And what was funny about it too is the song. Not a lot. All the songs were more like chants, like religious
Yes.
chants.
Yep.
So they were very repetitive, and you could just zone out to them. Which
Here, let me show you some of the choreography. Oh, so riveting.
All right.
I hope you like that. I'm not doing it again.
I should. That's why we needed Tina here to take a picture.
Yeah.
Oh, I should have. Oh, well.
All right.
Well,
So-
to cleanse that palate, Sydney
Let's-
says, name some of the worst sci-fi movies. What are the ones?
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
There's way too many bad
Yeah.
sci-fi movies. That is just a difficult ask.
Well, there's 2. Well, this could be one. What we're about to watch. This could absolutely be one. Let's see.
Oh, fuck. By the way, it's muted.
Hang on.
I always felt stronger than I should be. Like I was holding something back. What are you saying I am?
Your life was a lie to keep you alive.
This ends badly for everyone.
Your people chose fear. I perfected it.
I won't rule through fear.
Then you will fall.
I'm still human.
That is why you will lose.
No, it's why I won't. This is my world too.
This is fake.
Yeah, I was gonna say this looks super CG.
This is fake.
like AI CG.
Yeah, I was like, that dialogue is fake as shit.
It was the wrong one. It was a much smaller teaser, but I hit the wrong. So I
Yeah.
just let it.
You just
play.
let it play? I'm like, this doesn't look like the fucking...
I was like-
I was watching Zach's face because I was waiting for him to get.
Yeah,
I was
I was thinking because I was thinking it's like I'd seen the teaser, which I believe is what you're actually going to.
Yeah,
find.
I clicked the wrong one.
But,
The
but
teaser's
it was
what I
like watching
going
this
for.
and like I have like you guys on a small screen because I have the script
Yeah.
up here, so it's like it's not the best. You streaming the trailer in our stream is not going to be the best quality.
Right.
So I was like, maybe that's it. But it's like this looks really bad.
Yeah.
You are fake news, sir. You are AI slop generator.
Yeah.
Face.
I'll show you. All right, it's true.
Oh my god.
Any audio listeners? Steven just played like an AI generated
Yeah.
fake Masters of the Universe trailer.
People
was
that
just
produce those and like pass them off as fake like this is the real
I-
one on
I
YouTube,
hate-
they deserve to like get their fucking knees.
I
Yeah.
hate those YouTube accounts so goddamn much.
Mhm.
Like every time I see like because we all like watching movie trailers,
Yeah.
and it's like this is a goddamn fake trailer. You pissed me off.
The point is, the real trailer actually is scheduled to come out tomorrow.
Yes.
This was a teaser trailer they dropped today to try to push the nostalgia button. And it worked, only that I'm curious to see what the real thing looks like. See, now I'm trying to find it because I
Do you
didn't
need a
watch
link?
it.
I can get you a link.
Hang on. I'm just slow.
Yeah, I have it.
Yep.
Oh, okay, fine, send it.
Where you want to send it?
Put it in the comments. If Sydney wants to pull it up, she can pull it up there.
What was this professional comment we had earlier about not being ready?
Right. Listen.
I will say I pulled it up because I was like, this can't be real. What the fuck is it?
Yeah, because I saw the teaser trailer and it's like trailer tomorrow. I'm like, it's not tomorrow.
Well, I mean, leaks sometimes happen. Early
Yeah.
things happen. I was
Yeah.
willing to believe, like, okay, so they put the teaser out
I was
early.
like,
But I'm
maybe I
like,
missed-
this?
Yeah, like maybe it was yesterday it
sounds-
came out. I just thought it was today. So maybe the tomorrow is the today.
Right.
This sounds fake as shit. This can't be real. And then it's like
You're
very clearly
having a hard time
AI.
finding it.
No, I got it. I'm just
Okay.
my
I will say, any interest, the finding out that Jared Leto is not only in this but is playing Skeletor was an instant
Oh,
dampener.
fuck. Really?
yeah, it's problematic.
How that motherfucker keeps getting this? Like, if this movie fails, I'm solely blaming Jared Leto
What
because I'm blaming him for Tron.
I
I'm
was gonna
blaming
say,
him for
I
Haunted
thought we
Mansion.
already
I am-
blamed him for Haunted
I am
Mansion's
blaming
bad.
him for Morbius. I am blaming him for everything.
All right, here's the real one.
Not long ago, when times were simpler, this was a healthy breakfast. This was a powerful workout. And this was a hero. Perhaps now more than ever, we need that kind of hero again.
Okay.
Hey, you hype?
You might as well have just said it's something. I don't feel anything.
I know. They didn't really give us much of anything in there, but what did
I
you
think
what
it
did you
also
think?
depends on if you have any affinity for He-Man as a property.
Yeah.
I think if you were just very much like, I'm aware that it exists and have no attachment to it, then I don't think the trailer's going to do anything for you anyway.
But isn't that kind of a niche?
Yeah, but that's also the group that would get excited for a teaser to a trailer. Like it's like, we're going to announce the trailer tomorrow. This is the group that's going to get hyped about that, and everyone else isn't going to care until they see the trailer.
Probably. All right. What did you think of it, Zach? Because I know you barely probably know who that character is.
I was actually never into He-Man, so
I was gonna say.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
was a early 2000s Masters of the Universe cartoon that
Yeah.
was decent. Like
Oh,
I watched that one more than like the original 80s.
What-
And I did see the Kevin Smith Netflix one. And
that's
I
what
thought
I
that
was
was
gonna ask.
I thought that one was pretty decent.
Yeah, it was decent.
I've never been into He-Man at all, basically. So
Yeah.
when you're like, "Oh, would you like a He-Man movie?" I'm like, eh. I do find
Oh,
it
and-
weird in the marketing how they're like the 80s, and I'm like, this is like 10 years too late. Like the
Mhm.
80s nostalgia it's run its course and gone.
I
I
think
don't
it's-
have to announce the 80s again.
I think it feels like it's trying to ride some of the Stranger Things hype because like that is still very much 80s nostalgia, and it did just wrap up.
Yeah.
Sure, but it's like, remember, this was a breakfast for, yeah, and this was all right. And that, I'm like, we know, it's the fucking 80s.
Like
Like,
I still eat sugary cereal. That doesn't mean anything.
What's that voice, Zach?
This was a Christmas breakfast cereal, and this was a... Like, that's my 80s commercial voice.
That sounds like a 30s like radio voice.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's funny.
Well, I mean...
Are
Okay,
you
if
about
we're-
to like open that there's going to be a new episode of The Shadow coming on in a second?
Coming on, The Shadow! Stay tuned to your radio, kids! You know, yeah. I think this train is late. It's showing up late to the station.
Better actor, Christian Bale or Joaquin Phoenix?
Oh boy, I think Joaquin's probably a better actor, but I think Christian will. They both like do like super intense, like kind of passionate projects,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't see Joaquin going to quite the
He's not
transformative.
going to lose so much weight and then...
Yeah, he's not going to go through the
Mhm.
physical transformations that Christian Bale has gone through.
To me, I agree with that, except that I would say Joaquin Phoenix is the better actor,
Yeah,
but Christian Bale has the more generally watchable movies. Like,
yeah,
he has-
I think that's true.
Yeah.
I do think that's. I do think Christian Bale is a good actor and will do stuff that's more easily digestible for the mainstream audience. I don't think Joaquin cares. I think Joaquin just does whatever he wants. He's really good at it.
Exactly.
I mean, I'm just thinking of like some of his more recent performances, like comparing Eddington... I can't believe I'm going to say this. To like Joker Folie à Deux. And they're completely different. Whereas if you compare Christian Bale to Ford v Ferrari, and I'm trying to think of another Christian Bale movie that's recent.
Amsterdam,
Like,
Thor 4.
it's kind of similar.
Yeah.
So,
Christian Bale definitely is.
like, you're getting a Christian Bale performance. You're not going to see him disappear into the role.
Yeah. Joaquin Phoenix is a more of a character actor in that way.
I
For
think
sure.
Bale can do that, but I think also people hire Bale to get Bale.
Yeah, to do a particular type of character.
Yeah.
All right. Alrighty.
All right. First news story. So Netflix, in the ongoing escapades of what the F is happening with Warner Brothers, Netflix has switched their bid to an all-cash offer for Warner Brothers Discovery Studio and streaming assets without increasing the actual price. They're offering to pay $82.7 billion, but now in all cash in a bid to shut the door on Paramount's efforts to try to get the giant. The new all cash bid is coming out to $27.75 a share, $27.75 a share, and has unanimous support from Warner Brothers board, which has been pushing for the Netflix acquisition over the Paramount acquisition, which still has to be approved by Warner Brothers shareholders.
It's interesting because a lot of people are saying, "Ooh, this is Netflix coming hard for them," and it is. But I also think it makes it easier to compete because basically they just offered 75 cents above the previous Paramount offer. But the thing that was appealing for the original deal was they would get some Netflix stock, which you assume is going to be pretty level or going up. So that sort of reading the tea leaf situation is gone. They're just spending money now.
I think part of it is so the article from Reuters that we're pulling this from. There's a bit in it where Netflix shares have fallen almost 15% since announcing the merger attempt on December 5th. So closing at $88 a share as of Friday. So that might be one of the reasons, because the volatility of the Netflix shares at the moment, that maybe skipping to all cash would be preferential. But I don't know. I think I'm on the camp of, I just hope this falls apart and neither of them get Warner Brothers. But
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I wish these companies suddenly had, like, it pisses me off when they're like, oh, we don't have the money for this. There's just, we got to raise prices. Oh, by the way, we're able to pull $100 and some billion cash out of our ass. It's like, it's so disingenuous. It's like, there's no money, we can't do it. By the way, here's all the money in the world.
Mm-hmm.
They can find the cash if they want it, but a lot of times they're just like, oh.
If I were guessing, though, I do agree with Nico. The ultimate would be if it just, the whole thing falls apart. And I think if it stays in, the deal stays with Netflix, it probably will. I think if it goes to Paramount, I think they have a little bit more pull. So, I don't know. I do hope it just drags out until the next administration, at least.
I hate both of these options. I hate both of them.
It's a successful company right now.
They're about to get nominated for a shit ton of Oscars tomorrow.
The film part is successful. I'd be fine with them selling off the rest of the shit. Even Warner TV. Just leave the film company a Warner Brothers company and not part of some other bad scene, which is the two choices we have right now.
Which is better, Sean Penn or Kevin Bacon? Sean Penn.
Sean Penn. Kevin Bacon's more likable.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
That is the answer.
Yeah.
And Kevin Bacon might actually have the more watchable movies once again.
Yeah. I think that's fair.
Just for funsies. You know, you can pop in Tremors. That's great. Sean Penn shit is heavy. So you got to be in the mood for most of it.
Yeah, it's true.
Unless you go all the way back to like Fast Times or something like that, which is always fun.
Yeah, but yeah.
All right. So let's talk about the Razzies. I guess Nico,
right.
you gonna read them, Christina?
Yeah. So the Razzies, which is the Hollywood counterpart to the Oscars, just announced their nominations today, which means the Oscars are going to be tomorrow. So we're going to miss that, and next week's going to be our Oscars episode. So the Razzies have pretty much two frontrunners this year: Snow White, the Disney live-action movie, starring Gal Gadot and Rachel Ziegler, and The Ice Cube starring War of the Worlds, both up with 6 nominations, including both up for Worst Picture. So I can pretty much just run down the list if you want.
Well, that first one, I've only seen one of those two.
Mm-hmm.
But I gotta feel like Ice Cube was worse in that situation.
Yeah.
I have to. But yeah, let's just run through them and we'll talk about the ones that stand out.
So we got Worst Picture. We got Electric State, which I think was a straight to Netflix movie.
I think that one, yeah. Their most expensive one or whatever. Yeah,
most expensive movie ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry Up Tomorrow.
Oh.
That's my vote, baby. I hated that movie.
Disney's Snow White.
Ugh.
Star Trek Section 31.
That's not a movie.
That's
it was made for.
It was made for. Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm.
What was the difference? I mean, you have direct to streaming, like the Electric State and Star Trek Section 31 are nominally the same thing. It is a direct to a streaming material.
Yeah, at first I thought it was a show, but no.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that was a movie.
Yeah. And War of the Worlds. So those are your Worst Picture. If we're looking at Worst Actor,
I think for it has to be Hurry Up Tomorrow, even over War of the Worlds for that one.
Hurry Up Tomorrow at least presented itself like a film. Like it was trying to look cinematic. War of the Worlds didn't give a fuck. It was a commercial for Amazon, and it looked like a commercial.
So is that Mark's like for Hurry Up Tomorrow being better, or like I don't know what your argument you're making. Like which one are you saying is the worst?
I would say it's worse because it was trying.
Okay.
whereas the other one wasn't trying at all.
Ah.
Was
It's
that
kind of
just
like,
me, or did we take a long trip around to that?
well,
Yeah.
the difference being which is a worse situation: a little child shits its pants or an adult shits its pants. The adult should know better.
Yeah, I get it.
It's like,
I get it. It just took a while to get there.
yeah. Okay.
Hmm?
Worst actor: Dave Bautista in The Lost Lands, which I don't even know that movie.
Never heard of it.
Ice Cube, War of the Worlds. Scott Eastwood, Alarum,
No,
which I think is like a direct-to-video movie with also, some other people. Jared Leto, Tron
Mhm.
Ares, and Abel the Weekend Tesfaye for Hurry Up Tomorrow.
yeah.
Ooh,
Is it okay? Ice Cube or The Weeknd? The
One of
Weeknd
those
was.
two.
I mean, Ice Cube felt like he was phoning it in, but The Weeknd was like, I mean, it was being like people were filming inside the cinema, being like, "Holy shit!"
Hmm. I think it
I
has
mean,
to be the weekend.
Is this like the flip of your argument though? Because the Weekend isn't an actor.
Yeah, but his
And-
performance is like,
Ice Cube is.
no. How about this? The Weeknd's performance, I can pull up clips if I'm ever feeling down and look at his acting and have a good laugh.
Okay.
Ice Cube's is like, yeah, he did not give a shit.
Yeah, he's still acting. He's just not good.
Jared Leto feels like a diss at Jared Leto. Like, he's not horrible in that film. He feels like he's sleepwalking, if anything.
Yeah.
Like, he's not bad. I'm not looking at the performance going, holy fuck, what happened? I'm going, he's phoning it in. Like, The
Exactly.
Weeknd's was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
It's not like a Tommy Wiseau, but I'm getting calls.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. So
It's so bad.
people should act in front of their screens to it.
Yeah.
It's so horrible.
Yeah,
Like-
it's got to be him. Continue on.
Worst actress: we have Ariana DeBose for Love Hurts, Mila Jovovich for In the Lost Lands, Natalie Portman in Fountain of Youth, Rebel Wilson in Bride Hard, and Michelle Yeoh in Star Trek Section 31.
Haven't seen any of those.
Yeah, I don't really have a dog in that
I've
race.
seen Love Hurts, and Ariana DeBose is she's not great in it. I don't know if I would. I haven't seen the other movies to say that is the worst performance. I would not offhand say that is the worst performance of the year. Worst remake / ripoff / sequel. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, Smurfs, Snow White, War of the Worlds.
It's War of the Worlds.
It's War of the Worlds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did actually say I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I'm still saying it's War of the Worlds.
And then we get more categories. I can keep going on. I do like this one particularly. Worst screen combo. All seven dwarfs in Snow White. James Corden and Rihanna in Smurfs. Ice Cube and his Zoom camera in War of the Worlds. Robert De Niro and Robert De Niro in The Alto Knights. Because he does a dual role thing.
Yeah.
And The Weeknd and his colossal ego. In
That's the one. That's the one. Don't care.
I'm always on the fence on the Razzies because it's on the line of being, poking fun at the industry and outright just being
mean. Yeah.
And this category is like, okay, that's a fun category. Like you are just making light of the films. So I prefer categories like that over this supporting actress did a terrible job or something like that. Especially when it like sometimes they do get it wrong and give it just a performance. It's like actually that's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
That's reasonable. Yeah.
you can go find all the Razzie nominations online. And again, that is the clue that tomorrow is going to be the Oscars nominations,
And,
which are the ones we really care about.
That's the one we're excited for. And I'm sure that's going to be the topic of next week's show. 100%. Yeah. Because we'll start preparing for our annual Oscar game.
Mhm.
Yeah. Our Oscar watch party, Oscar
All of it.
Shorts, Oscar. Like it's a fun time.
Yeah, we're about to come out of fuck you, it's January into good stuff.
I mean, tomorrow night's probably the apex of fuck you, it's January.
When we see this movie, unless the winter blizzard comes early.
It's not supposed to.
Not supposed to.
It's supposed to kick up on Saturday. You guys are getting snow. We're getting ice, and I'm like, God damn it! I'd rather have snow.
I mean, they're saying either it keeps going between snow to wintry mix to maybe ice, which oh god, if it's ice, just fucking kill me.
Yeah, it's the worst.
There was a gaming convention that's happening in Atlanta this weekend that canceled, postponed for a month.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
like, damn, that was like the first time I was like, oh wow, this city is actually concerned about the weather. Like, damn.
Oh yeah. I went by Costco the other night. Actually went by Target this morning, and there was very little milk and bread to be had.
Yeah, luckily we're good on like those staples. So we want to do some grocery shopping, but we don't need that stuff.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we're gonna watch some stuff on physical media this weekend, there's some choices out here. Wicked for Good is out in a Blu-ray, a 4K, and a Steelbook. There's also a 2-film collection in 4K. Roofman is out in 4K. One Battle After Another is out in Blu-ray and 4K. No limited editions on that one.
So the Steelbook is coming later, and it has the extras. I feel like, weird that it didn't release at the same time, but
it's bizarre, yeah.
I feel like there's going to be like a Criterion or something with actual fucking bonus features on that disc.
Oh, I hope so.
Because it's bare bones.
Well, then I will definitely be waiting.
Yeah.
Snakes on a Plane is finally hitting 4K if you really want that. Springsteen Deliver Me From Nowhere is on Blu-ray and 4K, and also End of Watch is finally out on 4K.
Sydney asks, Mel Gibson, Anthony Hopkins, Billy Bob Thornton, Tom Cruise. Keep and eliminate 2. Keep 2, eliminate 2.
Hopkins and Cruise. I'm keeping Hopkins and Cruise, eliminating Gibson and Thornton.
Yeah.
Agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Easy.
That's the only
that
answer.
That was easy.
Yeah.
That was easy.
Yeah, done.
She thought she was challenging us. All right. I guess we're out of stories, so let's bring this baby to an end.
It was a quick episode.
This is a lot shorter than last.
Yeah, this is like a 40. This is like a 45-minute long episode.
We got to make up for last week,
right? Because next week's probably going to be a longer one as well.
Yeah.
When we talk about the Oscars, it always is. All right, tell Tina we missed her.
Will do.
And also, where do we find you on the internet?
You can find everything I do at nicholasqualls.com, which is just a Linktree site that goes to all my socials and stuff. And there you can also find my personal blog that I updated for the first time in like a decade with top reads of 2025. So the books that I read over the year, not that were published in 2025, but some of them were. And some thoughts about what I liked about each of those books. So check that out. Everything's at nicholasqualls.com.
Zachy boy?
You can find me getting texts from my mom. You can also find me on where am I? Instagram, Master of the Matrix 91. You can find me on Discord and Steam as a Dangerous Meat Lunatic, and you can also find me on Letterboxd, Master Z91.
All right. So I actually did just start a third read through for Project Artemis.
Okay.
That's just what I've been reading. Also, there was something else I was going to say and I lost my train of thought. Anyway, I just started that.
To the best of us.
Literally just started that one last night. So I love that book though, so it's not going to be a big deal. You can find me at The.Film.Doc on YouTube and the.film.doc on TikTok, and I'm still OTS Movies on Letterboxd, I think, for now. I did change it, but sometimes it takes a minute for it to go through. If I changed it, it's the.film.doc there also. We will see everybody next week.
Bye, everybody.